folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, last season's national champions, LSU Tigers, taking on the runner-up in last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Wolverines will kick this deep to begin the game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Formation. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. We're going to throw the football. And they've got him on the blitz.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a keeper. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Good-looking opening drive, but it's third down now. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they stopped him short. What the 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake on first down. First play taken, a deep shot. Airman, catch made, big play. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot, and they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. That LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds. Solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Valentine. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. That pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Contact as he threw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Prescorn. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
They'll run it here. In the clear at the 25. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Clark. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Valentine. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes the chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there, coming up with that big interception.
Ball handed off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolverines.
So that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Tough position here, 2nd and long from the 14. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Crosses the 35. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. The back's got it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Powers through. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Valentine. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield, he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's another deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Oh, he spins free. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Stewart. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
We see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walk back.
Looking to throw it deep. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a receiver wide open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still a 17-point lead after that miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. You don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the returner will be brought down. Bengals offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Other scores from around the country. Slippery Rock, 22. University of New Haven, 7.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Takes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
To the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Nice grab. Good Stewart. That's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. They're going to run it. He gets loose. Has the first down and more. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to...
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The DB's backing off from the line now. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks instead. We've now got fourth down.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw yet again. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Valentine. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play. No huddle now for the offense.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back at zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Oh, and he It's out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 50. Now the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Wolverines! They continue to roll up the score.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. Fourth down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He's missed the PAT. Wow.
No good. That keeps the score. Michigan, 37.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 17 sets a kickoff.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble on a 2-point conversion. Have to protect the ball much better than that.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Michigan.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Receiver in motion now. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Send the back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. First play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Parker. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
LSU 27.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring it down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tailback takes the handoff again. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. There's a screen pass to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Gets made on the out route. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. Caught on the outside. It's Stewart. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Here's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Escaping the pressure. Moving right. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for the passing game.
What a great throw by this quarterback. But let's give credit to the offensive line, because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. That receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. The quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking for a man. Running back has it on the screen now. Fighting him off. They make the tackle, but that swing pass call worked out. They gain the 1st down yardage. The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries to get it to the running back. Comes up with the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Prescorn. Finding some room at the 25. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He fires downfield. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He could go. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense produces 6 points.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. He breaks free. Keeper for the first down and more. And here he goes. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain. That one play has flipped field position. First down to the opponent's 44. The corner is now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And they'll wisely throw that one away. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The offense really clicking here.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw again. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Michigan.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5. Oh, what a decision by the returner. He takes it back in the end zone and is tackled for a safety.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
At the 46, and the LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 0 running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring out 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they get the completion. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
So an important 3rd down play coming up. A field goal try here would be from 60. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
And that's exactly how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You want to be able to pick up a 1st down, get as close as you can to the sideline on these conversions, and then get out of bounds. It's exactly what they were able to do here.
Pass is caught. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Fires on the move. Oh, what a grab! Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And the PAT is good. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. On the move now. Looking for a late, deep throw. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds.